Hello everyone, Dykon here. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every tier 1 Season 2 driver from back in the day. As you can hear, I am sick, so I apologise for that. I'm hoping I'll be better soon, so when we start the season, my commentary will be good, but right now I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so as you can hear in my voice. So yeah, as you can see, I've got everyone here. I've got the constructors standings. We're not going to be bothering much with the constructors. We're just going to focus on the driver standings. But yeah, there they are. So, can I click on it? No, I can't. Okay, well, you can pretty much see it. It's a bit poor quality, but oh well. You can see the drivers' names somewhat. I'm going to be ranking everyone from top to bottom of the tier list. So the only people that I have already ranked off screen is the bottom 3, T, Boxkin and Click, because they didn't race this season. I put them in F tier already. As you can see, it's S tier to F tier. I know the video quality isn't really the best, but you know, I'm doing this on my phone, so yeah, I'm making do with what I've got. Anyway, we should probably just get into the video. So I'm going to start things off with Full Sender, who won the Season 2 title, as you can see up the top there. 3 wins in a row, then I think that's a P9 and a P4. Then he didn't attend the final race of the season, so he joined midway through, started winning, and pretty much that was it from there. So I'm going to put him in S tier, you know, 3 wins in a row and then going on to win the title. Very impressive stuff. Full Sender deserves that S tier for this season. He did very well. Next, we've got Apple, who was there from the start of the season to the end of the season. He DNF'd in the first race, didn't attend the second, won in the third, which, believe it or not, is one of the only races that we haven't recorded and put on the highlights for Season 2. I mean, there is a video, but it's just the summary of the race. It's not actually the race itself, because my Xbox wasn't letting me record the race for some reason. Then Apple decided to miss the next 3 races, which is when Full Sender showed up. Then after Full Sender shows up, he comes back, he gets a podium, then a second win in the season, then another podium, then misses the final race of the season, which puts him 1 point away from Full Sender. Now, the difference between Full Sender and Apple is Full Sender joined halfway through the season. Apple was there from the start, so Apple is going to get an A tier because he missed so much of the season due to attendance. Whether that's his fault or not, you know, it doesn't really matter if it's his fault or not that he's missing the races. At the end of the day, you're missing races. The only time it's not really your fault if you've missed the races is if you joined halfway through the season, which is Full Sender's case. But yeah, Apple's still put in a very good performance. You know, to lose the title by only 1 point is pretty crazy. But yeah, so that's Apple done. Then next is Sharky. Sharky third in the standings. So he starts the season off with a win. So he wins the first race of the season, then gets a podium. Then I can't see that result. I think that's P9. Then a P10. Then a P3. Then a P10. Then a P9 again, I think. Then misses a race. Then gets a P7 and a P8. I think that is. So Sharky did very well. He was very consistent throughout the season. He got 3 podiums, a win. You know, well, I'm counting the podium as the win. So he did very well this season. I don't think he's S tier. I think he's definitely A tier though. I will give Sharky A tier. He's close to S tier, but he's not quite at S tier this season. And by the way, I'm only ranking them based off of this specific season, nothing from the past or the future. Obviously, the only past season we have at this point is Season 1, but we're not ranking Season 1 at all. We're just going to skip Season 1 since there was so few drivers. Anyway, next up we have Mark, and he starts the season off with a podium, DNFs the next race, then gets a few, and that's a P5 and a P9. Again, I can't read this properly. The writing's a bit too small for me. I can try and zoom in maybe. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, here we go. We got a P5, P8, DNF, podium, P7, DNF, P5, DNF. So yeah, Mark Quite a few DNFs, unfortunately, for the rookie driver. 1, 2, 3, 4 DNFs in one season is pretty crazy. Now that does derank him. We know Mark is quite fast, we know he's worthy of titles, but with 4 DNFs, I don't think so. Not from this season at least. So yeah, that's Mark down. Then we have Star Lion, who misses the first 3 races of the season. He wasn't there. He joined in Spain, won. Then he DNF'd in Monaco, where a lot of people ended up DNFing, as you can see. Then he missed Britain. Then he gets a P4 in his comeback, which is pretty impressive. Then a P8, then a P6, then another P6. So I'd say he was pretty consistent this season. I think he was quite good. Obviously winning a race. I'm going to put him B tier. Very consistent, pretty nice, you know. Star Lion. So that's Star Lion done. Yeah, Star Lion done. Okay, next up we've got Zidane. So he doesn't race in the first race of the season. Then he comes in the second race, gets a podium. I don't actually remember that. But yeah, he's there. He's P2. Then P8 in the third race. I swear he got a podium. Okay, whatever. I'm remembering things wrong. My bad. Yeah, so Zidane, P8, then misses a race, then DNFs in Monaco, then a P5, then misses the next race, then a P4, P9, and P5. He actually ends up with the exact same amount of points as his teammate, which I think is fair game to put him in also in A tier. So Zidane did quite well, matching his teammate's flow. Obviously, he didn't win a race, but he did do just as well, I'd say. P2. You know, close. Next up, we got Quintal, who doesn't race in the first race, DNFs in the second and third, then gets a podium, then gets another podium, then gets a P9, a P8, another DNF, an 8th, and a P7. Pretty good performances in the season. Very consistent. The only thing that downgrades him is his 3 DNFs. So I'm going to put him B tier. Yeah, I'm putting him B tier with Mark, purely for the DNFs, but he did do very well, I will say. So he's high B tier, low A tier. Next up, let's see, we got Kalba. So starts the season off pretty poorly, 2 DNFs in a row, then a P4 and a P7. So that's pretty good, P4, and then P7's alright. Then another DNF, unfortunately, at Monaco, where literally most drivers ended up DNFing. Then we've got a P6 in Britain, impressive. Then a podium in Belgium, so it's the first podium of the season. Then a P6, then misses the final 2 races of the season. Now that podium is the only thing keeping him away from C tier. Otherwise he'd be in C tier right now. But I am going to put him B tier for the sake that he did get a podium. He did do pretty well. So, he goes B tier. Next up, Romain. Misses the first race of the season. I don't think he was here for the first race. Then he wins. So then he gets a P6 and a P4. Then a DNF in Monaco. I didn't even know he raced Monaco. I can't even remember him being there. Then he gets the triple P11. That's where he got the nickname Mr. P11, as you can see. Then he misses the USA Grand Prix, which Vapor took over and won in. He reserved Vapor, who isn't on this tier list, by the way. I forgot to mention that reserves are not being mentioned here. That's why the list is so small. Alright, okay, anyway, back to Romain. So he DNFs in the final race of the season. That's him done. I would say Romain did quite well. He got a win, but he only touched the podium once. And he was consistent, but not consistent enough. And he did get 2 DNFs and a triple P11 out of the points 3 times. So I will put Romain in B tier for this season. I apologise, Romain, I know you're watching this video. I mean, it was fair. So next... Sorry. Next up, we got Wizard of Oz, who starts the season off with a DNF, not very nice. Then he misses the second race of the season. Then he comes back with a P3 and a P2 in Australia and Spain. Then he gets a DNF in Monaco. And then comes back P4, then a DNF, then a P12, really hard drop-off, then 2 more DNFs. The amount of DNFs really drops him, but he was so fast. He could have been a title contender if he'd just not crashed so much. So unfortunately, he goes C tier. And I know that's crazy, but he crashed more times than the others so far. This is the most DNFs in a season. This is Wizard of Oz, or just Wizard, whichever you prefer to call him. But yeah, Wizard really dropped off there. Next we've got Virtual, who joined halfway through the season, or around halfway. Got a P5 in Spain, a P5 in Monaco, and a P2 in Britain. The fight for the win in Britain was very intense. I suggest you go watch it. It was a very nice battle. Good racing, clean. But Virtual, this was his main highlight in his career. This was the only time he really stood out. Besides that, he was just not really around. He missed the next 3 races, then got disqualified in Brazil. Unfairly, I will say, because it was something to do with a safety car glitch, I think. But, you know, after that, he just never raced again. So I think after that, Virtual is C tier. Yes, he got a podium, but unfortunately, he just did not have consistency at all. So I'm going to put Virtual in C tier. There he is. Oh, by the way, it's a bit late to say it now, but this is only my opinion, going off of, like, from what I see when I look at these stats. Obviously, you may have a different take, and you are free to make your own tier list on where you think these guys go, but this is my own take. Matty joins right at the end of the season in Qatar. Yes, he does. Joins right at the end of Qatar, gets a P2 with Apple, gets a 1-2 for McLaren, which I think helped majorly in the Constructors title. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, because surprisingly, Sauber were on par with McLaren through most of the season, and they were looming in the background, ready for a title, even though Mark was crashing and Romain wasn't really being consistently up there. I think the wins and the podiums were really carrying Mark and Romain, so they nearly had the Constructors, but obviously Apple and Matty combined does tend to scale it in their favours. So anyway, enough rambling. Matty got a podium, a P11 and a P2 again. Obviously, because he joined so late, it's kind of hard to rank him, because we know he goes on to win 2 titles in the next 2 seasons, but we can't rank him off of that. We can only rank him off of this season, but because he joined so late, you also can't really judge him for that, because it's not his fault. So I'm going to put him B tier, but I can't really go any higher than that. I know he's an S tier driver, but Matty goes B tier based on this performance. Actually, no. I want to be a bit nicer. I think he go A tier. No, B tier. Sorry, bit indecisive there, but yeah, Matty B tier in the end. This season wasn't his best season. The next 2 seasons are goated of him. Go watch them. Adri also goes on to do very well in the next season. Unfortunately, he also suffers the same fate as Matty, joins very late in the season, gets a P5, misses the next race, and wins the final race of the season. I think he also belongs in B tier, because he and Matty both are very good drivers, but, you know, they joined so late in the season that it's kind of hard to rank them with the rest fairly. So we will just move on. Mella is next, and Mella joins really late in the season too, gets a P3 in Qatar, a P3 in Austin, and a DNF in Brazil. That was his main DRZ career. He kind of left after that. I think he made 1 appearance in season 3 and that was it. So based on these performances, I'd say C tier. Yes, there's 2 podiums in a row, but he doesn't really show up after this. He gets DNF. What's going on? Oh. Why is my thing stuck? Okay, there we go. Thing got stuck. Alright, Mella. I'm not typing out the full name. You can see it on the screen. Next up, Spy. Spy he starts his career in the 2nd round of the season. He missed the 1st race. He gets a P4 and a P7. Then he DNFs and twice in a row. Then he gets a P7, 3 P10s in a row, and a P9 to round off the season. He gets P15 in the standings, in the driver standings. So he was pretty consistent. The 2 DNFs does not help him, but he was there. He was trying throughout most of the season. I will say, though, it wasn't the best performance, so I'm going to say C tier for Spy. Yeah, C tier. Sorry, I'm struggling to talk. That's all I can really put for Spy. You know, consistent. His best finish was a P4. Kian is next. Kian starts off not attending the first race, DNFs in the second, P10 in the next, then a P6, then misses the next two, then gets a P6 and a P7. If I hear a 6-7 joke, I'm gonna scream. Then does not attend the next race of the season, then DNFs. So, not really the best season from Kian, I will admit. He has had better days. Based on that performance, I think it's fair I put him in D tier. Really not a great time from Kian. Wasn't consistently attending. Wasn't really putting the performance in that he needed to put in to get into C tier. So yeah, D tier for Kian. Then we've got Salty, who starts the season off with a DNF, then misses the next two races, another DNF, then misses the next race, then gets a P8 and a P5, followed by two more DNFs, and then not attending the final race in the season. Now this is also D tier worthy. We know Salty is a great character on the grid, but unfortunately, he was not doing so well this season. Still yet to get a podium for Salty, I will admit. Next, the last driver, sorry, I thought there was more drivers. The last driver that we actually get to rank today is Slambert Gaming, who did not attend the first, how many rounds was that? That's like the first 6 rounds of the season. Then shows up on the 7th and 8th round, gets 2 DNFs, then does not attend the final 2 races of the season. This is F tier. This is the only driver who actually raced this season to get F tier. Ignore Boxkin and the others. These guys did not race, so they get kind of passed. Let's put them in a separate thing. Let's put a space between them to highlight. These 3 did not race. Oh, you guys can't see my finger. I was pointing at Boxkin and the others. The bottom 3 did not race. Then Slambert did race, but crashed twice. So yeah, this is my honest ranking of these guys during Season 2. Honestly, not the greatest from the bottom boys, but very good season overall. The racing was hard and pretty good. You know, Full Sender and Apple fighting for the title was very iconic. We will always remember that. The videos at the time, the highlights were not the best. The commentary was not the best, as in this video as well. I am sounding a lot like my Season 2 self because I am so sick and struggling to talk. But, you know, I feel like this is just my honest rankings. I will do Season 3 and beyond. I will rank everyone in the future seasons as well. I may eventually just do one collective DRZ tier list for everyone in every season. But that's obviously a future idea. For now, let's just focus on this video. So this is it, basically. Next up, I'll do Season 3, then Season 4, then etc, etc. But there will be more of in-between videos that I get the time to make. They're not priority videos, so don't expect tomorrow to be an upload where it's Season 3 tomorrow, you know. It's not going to be a daily thing. Just expect these types of videos every once in a while. I know it's not the best quality. I'm doing this all on my phone, obviously, so it's not great, but I'm making do with what I've got. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe to see more of the content. The season is starting soon, so if you want to join, add Dykon342 on Discord for an invite, please. We are happily welcoming new members in at any time, so if you are interested, add us. We race Fridays 7 PM UK time for Tier 1, Saturdays 4:30 PM UK time in Tier 2, and for Tier 3 we race Saturdays 7 PM UK time. So please add me if you are interested in joining. That will be all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.